Right. This room is the lounge where the free keepers normally spend their free time. TV. Library books over there behind the cupboard. Behind the door, I mean. And that's the door we just came through. Right, that's out in the lounge. Straight down the passage. On our right is somebody's bedroom. Next right is down to a toilet. Another kitchen. This is what the mechanics, when they're here, use. And out the window is the lighthouse. Out the kitchen, next along. Down there is the base of the tower. We'll be going in there in a while. Next right, somebody's bedroom, in use. Another down, I'd go down this one. Engine room. These are old Lister engines here, which are no longer in use, so everything is sadly being dismantled. And that's now the main engine, the standby engine. They're getting sort of standard through the job now. Right, back up the steps. Carry on. This looks like an everything room here. Storeroom, radio beacon room, dartboard. And the stores would be in those cupboards there. Cupboard doors open just to show you. Normal everyday keeping a lighthouse running stores. And the locker by the door is a flag locker for signalling. Right, back out. It's an old workroom. Somebody's exercise bike. They've got painters on station at the moment, that's why everywhere is looking worked in. And out there is out to the outside world. That's the door we just came out of, and it's just fuel tanks and a courtyard and steps up. Right, back in that door. That's the passage we just came all the way down, and we now go back again on the other side. This is the old fog alternator room. These were the alternators that made the fog on go. Of course now the fog on's discontinued, so the alternators have been stripped and sent ashore. So it's everywhere is scrap. There's the door we just came through. Back out that door, carry back where we just came. Battery room in here. Once again something that's been discontinued. All these batteries are discontinued. They now only use those Diddy pair down there. Right, this is about the only bedroom I can really show you, as the others are in use. This is the one they've put me in for the evening. I'm just staying on board just to do this movie. So for what is classed as a rock, you do 1 month on, 1 month off. This is what you would call plush, to have a nice big bedroom all to yourself. Right, that's out of my room. And almost opposite, it's down into the main light. Go there in a little while. Somebody else's bedroom. And another bedroom in there. The lounge coming up on our left again. In here to the kitchen, the main kitchen. Back to the door. And just tucked around the corner is fridge and freezer and more storage space. Right, back down the passage. And they're going down to the tower. Apparently it's the only one in the job where you go down to go up. On this level you've got 2 doors either side that just lead out to the gallery by the lighthouse. Just to show you through this one. Through there is the boiler room and paint locker and some sort of store down that way, and the lighthouse is just over there. It's the door we've just been through. Steps have just come down. Another flight to go down there. There's my reflection. That's the way we just came down. You can see it's quite a long, steep flight. Door open and going in. Spare bulbs up in there. Still in the boxes, and that's the way up, very short tower, and that's the door we just came through. That was the old green tube behind me, where the weight used to drive the mechanism round, and that door there, discontinued fog signal in there. And there it is. Those are all the loudspeakers to make the fog on. As I said, now discontinued. Nice brass everywhere. That and polished floors. so we just came up. That's the gallery door, the way out. These are the nice brass air vents. That's round to the end.
In the same district is Lynmouth Foreland, and that is a really funny old place there. Built on the side of an Exmoor cliff that goes 45 degrees from about 1,000 feet into the water, and the lighthouse is in a niche cut out of the cliff, you know. So we were marooned there for about 4 months by snow. And it finally came to it that we had to dig ourselves out. You know. The council wouldn't come down the road because the road used to come down and down like a zigzag right down, like real alpine it was, you know. And the lighthouse was about 100 feet above the water. And we had a snow ridge across, you know. We expected the mild weather to eventually get rid of it. We didn't. It stayed there. So the PK and I had to go up there with shovels and actually dig it out. For the weeks previous, we'd been packing grub into the place because we had women and children down there, you know. On back, we used to have to trudge up and go over the snowdrift and up and up to get the taxi at the top of the hill and get into Lynmouth and get the grub. I never used to see the sun there because it faced across the Bristol Channel northwards. You never used to see the sun there between.
My first station of permanent appointment was at Lynmouth Foreland. That was in 1966, and I was there for something like 2.5 years. Again with a couple of good guys. One has since died on station. Well, we think he died on station. Certainly he was dead on arrival at hospital, and that was Frank Harris. Well known throughout the service, well known. And the other guy was Ted Dobbin. He is now living in Linton in North Devon. He took early retirement, I believe. Well, as I was at Lynmouth Foreland for 2.5 years.
What's the station like then? What's the sort of routine?
Well, the routine is on a Monday morning, you clean the lens. Tuesday morning, the first 3 Tuesday mornings you don't do anything. Before Tuesday morning you do the steel work on the lens. Wednesday you do the glazing, inside and out. Thursday you do the engine rooms, or the top engine room, the radio beacon room and the passage. Friday is the brass work. Saturday is cleaning the stairs to the base of the tower and the lantern, and Sunday is winding the 3 clocks up. And the normal morning routine is brush and mop the floors in the kitchen and the passageway and hoover up in the living room. And basically that's your morning routines then.
What's the sort of, what do you do for the month when you're here then?
Oh well, I mean, when on my time's off, I go and disappear into the village. I won't say anymore because it's on video. I mean, I don't spend a lot of time here. I spend me watching when I'm here, and the rest of the time is away.
You're lucky in that respect here.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we're lucky at the fact that with being a rock station, we only do 28 days on, 28 days off, and time off. It means we can leave the station.
Where do you live when you're not here?
Well, I live in Liverpool. So I travel home every 28 days and travel back by car.
What about food for the month? Do you bring the whole month?
No, I just do bits and pieces. I get a bit, and then if I want to go shopping, I go to Minehead, which is about 20 miles away. And go on a Tuesday or Thursday, go to the market time, so I go to the market. And then if I'm around Barnstable way, I go to shop in Barnstable, which is about 20 miles away.
And the keepers you're on with, how many are there first?
Oh, there's 3 keepers. There's me, there's Wally Long, who's the PK, and Brian Stock, who's the AK. Brian from the Isle of Wight, a veteran I think he's from, and Wally's from Hope Cove in South Devon.
One thing I haven't shown you is just down to the right of the door on the floor there. That's the old coal chute for when this station was coal fired. That's all the fireplaces. And the entrance to the coal bunkers down to the right, down those steps. Right, there's the steps down. And the coal bunker room is just to the left there. There's the tower. And here we are in the actual room. Sacks of coal for emergencies only. There's the coal chute there. Goes up to where I was showing you by the door. And a few old coal sacks left.
Burnham-on-sea, Somerset, England, during its history has had 3 different lighthouses. This low lighthouse is the only one still in operation. It is classed as a wooden pile lighthouse, and it's 36 feet high, that's 11 metres, and was built by a Joseph Nelson in 1832 in conjunction with the High Lighthouse. And these two were built to replace the original round tower which you will see at the end of this video. It's built on 9 wooden piles. It's a white structure and nowadays has a red stripe down the seaward facing side. It can easily be found on the beach and easily approached at low water. Burnham High Lighthouse is one of those what you may call quirky lighthouses that were built in the middle of a town. I'm thinking off the top of my head here, there was Withernsea, there's Southwold, there's Lowestoft, and I suppose Cromer, which is a fair way from the sea but on the top of a cliff inland. But this one was built, as said, in 1832. It measures about 30 metres high, nearly 100 feet, and it's been inactive since 1993 and is a private dwelling, so you can't visit it. And it's located on Barrow Road, Burnham-on-sea. The lighthouse was still operational when I visited, and I was shown around by the attendant, who was kind enough to show me the workings of the place. Starting in the basement, where he turned everything on, and then we proceeded up the staircase to the battery room. Then it was on up to the sublight room, or the sector light. You will notice that some time in its past they removed the spiral staircase and put these metal ladders in. Must be just to get bigger equipment in somehow. And this is the sector light and how it works, quite simple. And in behind there you can see an array of bulbs that if one fails it rotates to the next one and lights it. It was then on up to the main light, the lantern. I was then given a demonstration for this video of how the light trips and rotates to the next bulb if a bulb should fail. Since this video, as I've said, it is now a private dwelling. I've seen photographs of the inside of it since when they were putting the place up for sale. And the builders have reinstated the floors and taken out those ladders. Then it was out onto the gallery to have a quick look at the view and to see the low light in the distance. This old lighthouse, the original one, which is called the Roundhouse, was built in about 1801 and deactivated in 1832 when the other two lighthouses were built. It was originally 4 stories high, and it was cut down to its height now so it wasn't confusing with the other 2 lighthouses. It is best viewed from the grounds of St Andrew's Church, which is found south of the other 2 lighthouses. It is now a private dwelling, so not open to the public.